What's up, everybody? OMB. Hey, look, I appreciate y'all subscribing to the channel. Do subscribe if you're not subscribed. And hit that bell icon so you can be notified for future videos. And smash that like button and share the video. Well, I got a little good news and I got a little bad news for Tszyu fans. Let's start off with the good news. I'm reading an article right now from Boxing24. Boxing24.com. And it says, Vergil Ortiz Jr. says he's ready to challenge WBO Junior middleweight champion Tszyu for his title after his strange-looking fight. After his strange-looking first-round knockout with a win over Frederick Lawson last Saturday night in Las Vegas. Now here comes the bad news. It's doubtful, though, that promoter Oscar De La Hoya will give the 25-year-old Vergil Ortiz 20-0 KOs the green light to face the unbeaten Tszyu 24-0 KOs for his title yet, because he's been too inactive over the last 4 years to fight at this level. I'm going to read a little bit more in the article, but I just read an article before that where they were saying that there's talks of Vergil Ortiz Jr. trying to get a fight with Terrence Crawford. Huh? So this news that's in here talking about De La Hoya, will probably block that fight because the dude only had so many fights in 4 years. So you mean to tell me if he had a chance to fight Terrence Crawford, he'd fight him? That ain't making no sense, B. You got to earn that. Why not take on Tszyu? You know what I'm saying? Because I just finished watching Vergil Ortiz Jr. Because y'all heard his name thrown around, but I haven't watched his fights. I just finished watching some fights. I ain't gonna lie, I like him. I know that may sound crazy, y'all. Yeah, I like him. But he has his flaws. And those flaws you cannot have if you're going to fight Tszyu. We ain't even going to mention Terrence Crawford. He's unreachable for the guy as far as I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Unless Terrence Crawford just say, let me just go ahead and handle this easy work. Because I'm going to be honest with you, I think the guy would be easy work for Terrence Crawford. I don't care what y'all say. I watched him. He makes way too many mistakes, dude. I mean, yes. I'll give you my rundown of him. Comes in with the comes in with the earmuffs on. He's looking to throw that right, you know what I'm saying? Looking to throw that left jab real hard, and he's straight pressure. Just like Tszyu. They're kind of similar, except Tszyu is not as how can I say? Not as green in certain areas as this guy. Tszyu is a lot more careful than Vergil Ortiz. He's more calculated. You know what I'm saying? He knows exactly what he's doing, while Vergil Ortiz is just going to bring the heat to you and react to whatever's going on. I watched this, y'all. This is what I'm seeing. Vergil Ortiz keeps the guards up high, and when he throws that jab, he tends to forget certain things. He tends to forget that he can be hit. And I seen him get clipped a couple times, and he just a little bit shook. But I'm thinking, if these were higher caliber fighters, that clip would have been, you would have been a little bit shook. You would have been a lot shook, or possibly dazed. Because I seen him get shook by one guy. I think his name was Mickinson, something like that, Mickinson. And he shook him a couple times. The fact that Mickinson was a southpaw didn't help. You know what I'm saying? Because he was moving in ways that your boy Vergil Ortiz, was kind of baffled. But he did figure him out. He finally got him. You know what I'm saying? And he's straight pressure. And we've seen pressure fighters. And we've seen pressure fighters that didn't have that. I don't think that Vergil Ortiz's defense is that great. Personally, I think he relies on pressure and power, because once the pressure's there and you feel the power, you're trying to avoid both of them. Unless you're a Tszyu. I think, honestly, if that fight was to happen between Tszyu and Vergil Ortiz, I think Tszyu will win that fight. I think Tszyu would exploit these things that I've seen in him. I haven't talked about all of them, you know what I'm saying? But there's a such thing of being over-aggressive, and I see him to be over-anxious at times. He's calculated, and he sets things up, but there's you can tell that his thing is to come in and just finish business. And with somebody like Tszyu, you're going to come in and you're going to meet his power. And when you meet his power, how are you going to react? Because your team is going to have to change the game plan. Because that aggression, if you're meeting his power with your aggression, you're not going to survive 10 rounds with Tszyu. I'm just being honest. You're not. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Vergil Ortiz, and his defense needs some work. You know what I'm saying? If anybody out of those two would be ready for a Terrence Crawford, I would pick Tszyu to fight Terrence Crawford than a Vergil Ortiz first. But the clash between the two, I would like to see that fight because, hey, look, I like Vergil Ortiz. Don't get it twisted. I was enjoying that. Yeah, dude. He got the goods. He got the goods. But it needs to be tweaked on that defense. We know he got offense. We know he's aggressive. But his defense needs to be worked on. So, do I want to see that fight between Tszyu and Vergil Ortiz? Hell yeah! Make it happen. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a good fight. I still think Tszyu might get that KO, though. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section. OMB signing out. Peace.